welcome to another vlog in my young professional life. I want to start today's video by introducing the sponsor, Lily Silk, who do the most gorgeous silk clothing. As many of you will know, one of my favourite parts of my lifestyle is getting dressed up in smart business wear for the city. So I'm going to show you some Lily Silk pieces that I've been wearing recently. Call it corporate girly fashion inspo, look at me go. The Lily Silk pieces are such high quality. I know they're going to be staples in my wardrobe for years. They're going to last a long time, so they're super sustainable. I'm actually wearing piece number one. It's the wrap over cropped shirt in Adriatic blue. I love this colour so much. I'm wearing it in an extra small, and I'll stand back so you can see the full view hopefully, but I'm just wearing it with a plain grey skirt, my black pattern pumps that I always wear to work. Closer up you can see it's got a V-neck and a cute collar. I've also just thrown on my black high-waisted jeans because I'd wear this for like drinks in the evening as well. We love versatile pieces. This is the Amalfi striped shirt. It's one of Lily Silk's best sellers, and honestly I think it might be my favourite piece, so I do understand why. I'm wearing a size extra small and I've paired it with some beige work trousers with a little black belt. I think it's just a really sophisticated outfit for the office. It's 100% mulberry silk, so really lightweight and breathable. Here's the close-up so you can see the collar. You can do it up as many buttons as you like, but I've gone for the more casual open look. And this shirt can also be dressed down. I've now put on some blue skinny jeans, my white Converse. You could probably also do a cheeky half tuck. This is the Timeless May silk knit polo. Feeling very preppy right now. It's a really stretchy, comfortable silk knit. I'm wearing a size small. I've paired it with the same beige trousers that I had on earlier. This is ideal for the slightly cooler summer days we're having at the moment. And also, if your office has aircon, sometimes a little knitted piece is what you need to keep warm. And I've just shoved on my blue mum jeans this time. I've also got my Converse on again. It's a very weekend, chill, casual look. And last but not least, this is the elegant silk wrap blouse. I'm pairing it with the beige trousers again. I just quite like a light trouser with a dark top. I've opted to tie the wrap top around the back. I'm wearing a size 6. And finally, arguably the most exciting piece actually, is the 19 Mum terse silk pillowcase. I've been sleeping with this for the past month and oh my god, it's so soft. And it has so many benefits to my skin and my hair because silk has the least friction force to skin of all fibres. It stays cool overnight, my hair doesn't get as frizzy as it normally does, and the colour is obviously very nice as well. So if you want to get yourself some Lily Silk clothes or a pillowcase, you can use my code PAGEY12 to get 12% off any purchase. I'll put a link in the description box below, and also if you spend over $350 you can get 15% off your purchase with code PAGEY15. That's it. Thank you so much Lily Silk for sponsoring the video and sending me these gorgeous pieces, and let's get on with the vlog. Hey everyone, welcome to a new vlog. It is a Wednesday evening. I'm in my kitchen and I'm about to start cooking, and I thought I'd just chat to you guys and let you know what's coming up over the next few days while I do my cooking. Not doing anything too wild this evening. I have developed a HelloFresh addiction, so I'm making a Cajun chicken HelloFresh pasta. And yeah, basically I'm having a quiet one this evening because I've got 2 London days on the trot coming up, Thursday and Friday. I've got to be getting on that long train to London. But I'm actually secretly quite excited because I'm craving a little bit of human contact this week. I've done 3 days in a row working from home, and like my whole team were either on holiday or taking a study day or on secondment today. Like no one was around to even chat to, so I've literally spoken to no one all day, which is probably why I am gabbling at the camera right now. Cook the pasta. Spoil the kettle. Watch me. I haven't even seen this Barbie movie, but like the songs are in my head so bad. I'm just kidding. I need to see this film as soon as possible, maybe this weekend. Okay, that is the pasta on. The big update actually for you guys is that I've booked my exams for next sitting. I'm feeling a lot more smiley than I was last time I was speaking about exams when I failed an exam and it was really tragic. I've actually gone through the mark scheme as well, and it's so frustrating because if I was marking my paper, I would have passed me. I thought I wrote stuff down that matched the mark scheme. I thought I wrote great stuff down, but they didn't give me any credit for? And it was frustrating because there were so many broad questions. Like one of the most simplest questions in the whole paper was, for 2 marks, name 4 types of insurance that an individual might purchase. Something along those lines. So half a mark for each type of insurance. They only gave me 3.5 marks because apparently professional indemnity insurance was not something they put in their mark scheme. But that's answering the question. Professional indemnity insurance is a type of insurance that an individual might purchase. Sure, it's probably under commercial circumstances rather than personal circumstances, but it's still insurance that an individual would purchase as they worded the question. But I lost half a mark for that. So it's silly things. You have to write stuff down that matches the mark scheme, otherwise you're screwed. So basically I need to do a whole load of analysis of past papers. I know I didn't do enough past paper practice leading up to the first sitting, so next time we're not going to make that same mistake. I'm also taking a reserving and capital modelling specialist principles exam, which I haven't sat before, but I'm not taking a pricing exam. I've dropped one exam that I was planning on taking this sitting because I just don't think it's wise to overload myself, risk failing everything again. If I even just get 1 pass in this next sitting, I will be happy because both exams I'm taking are quite big ones. Heat a drizzle of oil in a large frying pan on a medium-high heat. Yes, sir. Gonna set a timer for my pasta. The chicken is frying, you might be able to hear some sizzling. I'm actually really enjoying cooking in my kitchen in the evening, living by myself. I've normally got the tunes playing if I wasn't vlogging. I think this is growth. I've come a long way. So tomorrow morning I actually have an online tutorial. It's for my reserving and capital modelling exam. Unusually I'm actually going to be in the office while taking my online tutorial. Normally I'd just stay home for that sort of thing, but since it's a half day, I've still got half a day I could spend in the office with colleagues, and Thursday's normally our team day where everyone comes in, so I've got a few meetings scheduled with people in person, and it's just nice to see the team, and I know I'm going to catch everyone on a Thursday, so I'm still going in. And then it's a really busy week of study, to be honest, because on Friday I've got an in-person tutorial, and that's in London, so I have no choice but to go to London. Awkwardly, it's for the pricing exam that I'm no longer sitting, so I've paid for the tutorial already, so I might as well attend the full day, but I'm going to have to try and retain the information for next April when I'm now planning on sitting the exam. And I'm going to try not complain too much about workload in this video because I'm always moaning about having projects that I feel out of my depth in or I'm stressed about because there's so much to do. I'm basically working on 2 reserve reviews this month. Typically data arrive for them at around the same time. The results delivery deadlines for them are around the same time. Obviously the whole team is chipping in to get both of these projects turned around. I think ideally the team is looking for a newly qualified or recently qualified actuary. So if you fit one of those 2 buckets and you're looking for a job, reach out to me. I'm not personally involved in the team's recruitment. I'm not speaking on behalf of my company, I should say that. Oh. I'm merely passing on the message to you guys that the team is recruiting, and I can give you details on how to apply. Anyways, with that I'm going to continue cooking and I will show you the results. Here we have the finished dish. It actually looks really tasty. I'm gonna take a seat on my sofa, chill out, eat my dinner, and hope to get an early night before London tomorrow. Alrighty people, I'm gonna hit the hay because I'm so tired and I've got to get up at 6:30 tomorrow. Maybe before that if I want to be on time for my train. They've moved my train 2 minutes earlier than it used to be on the new scheduling, and it makes a difference to the time I have to get up, guys. I'm not happy with it. Okay, good night. Everyone, I am an embarrassment. I have mud splatters all the way up my trousers right now. I do not want to walk into the office like this, but I literally have no choice because I don't have a change of clothes. I'm just gonna sit at my desk, not leave my desk. No one can see my trousers when I'm sat at my desk, so it could be alright. How does this happen? How does this happen? I'm realising I've been over dramatic about the trousers. They've dried off a little bit and they don't look
quite as bad. They do look a little bit bad, but not quite as bad.
See, it's only a few splatters. A little bit of mud down the bottom. Who doesn't love that? And splatters at the back. But from a distance, just gonna keep my fingers crossed that no one looks too closely. Just finished my tutorial and I'm gonna go out and grab a sandwich, just a light bite for lunch. The tutorial was actually really good because it was reserving. And I work in reserving, it's the area I specialise in, so I felt like the star pupil on the online tutorial, putting in all the answers to the questions. It makes up for all the pricing tutorials where I felt completely out of my depth, and it's reminded me that we all have our own specialisms and some people's strengths are others' weaknesses, and I'm doing fine. Next up is a meeting on AI after I've quickly eaten my lunch. As always, absolutely knackered, but the journey home begins. 4 minutes till my train. First time the sun is shining all day, and I just need to do my usual cycle home, heat up some Haitian chicken pasta. It is so humid outside and flies keep flying into my mouth while I'm cycling this time of year, and it's just not the one. It is not the one. I think I just get used to work from home days, and then office days are like so much effort. And today, to be fair, was not the best office day. Like, I chatted to a few of my colleagues, which was nice, but I was sat staring at my screen all morning to have an online tutorial. Lunchtimes didn't really align today, apart from like 10 minutes. I had a 1 hour meeting in the afternoon, which, I don't know, I didn't feel like I had much to input on. Not that I've not been working on stuff, I've just been busy with a lot of other projects. And then by that stage, I don't know what was up with it, but my contact lenses were really bothering me this afternoon. I think because I'm tired as well. We all saw I didn't get to bed early. I typically get about 6 hours sleep before a London day. And it's just honestly not enough. I need to be more disciplined. I joke about not getting enough sleep, but like, the time has come to stop joking and actually make a change. I can start by making that change this evening because I'm going to London again tomorrow. My train is just pulling into Liverpool Street. I don't actually know where I'm going this morning. My tutorial is somewhere near the Gherkin, I think. I'm very reliant on Google Maps these days. It is pricing. I haven't read ahead because I'm not taking the pricing exam anymore, so I didn't see much point in preparing for this tutorial when I could be spending time on the reserving capital modelling stuff, but could mean I'm a little bit lost in the tutorial today. We'll see, but it's a day long, is in person, should be good. And I've got to try and get theatre tickets at 10 o'clock because they're released on like rush today ticks at 10, and it's going to be competitive. There's only like 9 pairs of tickets available, so I'm going to be spamming the button trying to get them. Just finished my tutorial. I'm heading home because I couldn't get tickets for the show I wanted to see, and I am very, very sad about it. I was spamming the button at 10 o'clock. I even had to say to my tutor at one point, wait a second, I just need to get these show tickets. I wasn't quick enough, and my sister didn't have any luck either. It finishes this weekend, like there's literally 2 more shows I think. It was Newsies, so the Disney musical. Anyway, off to the station. Back in Cambridge, I've just treated myself to some giant chocolate buttons and some straws from M&S. and I genuinely think I'm gonna have a quiet night in. This vlog is turning out to be considerably less exciting than I thought it was gonna be, but you know what? Realities of working life. This is my day to day.
Good morning, people. As you can probably tell, I've literally just rolled out of bed, popped a pan au chocolat in the oven, but I'm trying one more time for rush tickets for the show I really want to see. So I'm sat here staring at my phone. It's counting down. I've got 15 seconds to go. This is literally my last chance to see it. If I don't get tickets now, we're not going. And I would be quite devastated, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Let's go. Spam the button. Oh, I was slow. One thing about me, I don't give up. I'm going to be sat here 5 minutes straight tapping these buttons to try and get tickets. Problem is the seats are just such a good deal, like you can get them for £25 when you'd normally pay 70.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been quite a lazy day, to be honest with you. I didn't get tickets for my show. Sad times. I ended up writing and posting for my email newsletter, which was fun. Always love a bit of writing. Just now having an icy cold drink. It's really hot this afternoon, actually. I've been complaining about the UK weather recently because rain is forecast literally every day for the next 2 weeks. But this afternoon is all right. This stuff is amazing, by the way. Live on this pink grapefruit high juice. And I've got my backpack on because I need to pop into town quite quick, actually, because the shops close in half an hour and I need to pick up an online order from Mango, and that's it. Then I'm going to cycle straight back, do a little bit more laundry and tidying of the house, and then I've booked cinema tickets for Barbie this evening, or I should say singular ticket because I'm going by myself. And I don't even care what people think. Like, I want to see the Barbie movie. Why shouldn't I see the Barbie movie because I've got no one to go with, you know? I should be empowered and go by myself. It's not as if you talk to people at the cinema anyway, you literally just all sit there and stare at a screen, so I really have no problem going by myself. This is beginning to sound really sad, like I don't have friends, but I do have friends. I'd say I have less close friends than I used to have. Maybe I'll chat about this to the vlog later because it's something that a lot of people experience when they're in their 20s. But anyway, pretty happy, good vibes only. Finishing off my icy drink and then cycling quickly into town. Cambridge is swarming, like even for Cambridge, it is busy in town today. I've got just over 10 minutes before Mango closes, so I'm gonna run along and hope they can get my order out quickly. Walking into the Grand Arcade, which is like the main shopping centre in Cambridge. Pretty good shops. I like it. Access, it's about 5 to 6. Got the parcels. I might go and see if H&M is open late because I had a disaster with getting my favourite t-shirt ruined the other weekend because I painted with it on and didn't realise that paint doesn't come out of clothes very easily. So I might go see if I can grab some t-shirts. Just went into H&M, didn't get a t-shirt, did buy a cropped zip jumper. Me in a clothes shop and I will always buy something that I wasn't actually looking for, but I think it'll be cute for working from home. It was a good fit. Here's my little cropped sweatshirt number that I just bought. Bam, bam, bam. Just cute. I like the colour. It'll go with a lot of my pink tops and stuff, so yeah. I'm also going to try on the order that I picked up. Top's a little bit small. Have ordered the size up, so I'm gonna wait for that to come. Shorts, I've got 2 sizes in and I can't figure out which is best. Little 2-piece action. Okay, I am back in town. This time we need to find a cinema. I've never actually been to this cinema before. It's the Arts Picture House. I think it's near Spoons, but that's what Google Maps told me. I'm in my top, which I felt the pattern was quite Barbie-esque, you know, getting into the spirit. I'm hyped, I'm excited. This is like the film of the year. I'm going up about 10 different flights of stairs to get to the screens.
Hey peeps, it's now late on Sunday evening. I'm about to start cooking my dinner. I don't know why I've left cooking this late. It's a question I'm asking myself and I cannot come up with a reasonable answer to it. I've not been out the house all day, so why is it now almost 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner and I'm hungry? Luckily, my meal's only supposed to take 20 minutes to cook, so here's hoping I can whip something up quickly. I thought I'd chat to you guys while I put it on, debrief on the Barbie movie yesterday. I'm gonna put another light on. Trim the aubergine. What does that mean? trim the aubergine. I've literally never cooked aubergine before, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, so I went into the Barbie movie with very high expectations from what I'd seen online, what my friends had told me. Not gonna lie, it didn't quite meet those expectations. I think that's the problem with going in with high expectations. You think it's going to be the greatest film of all time that you have ever seen. Don't get me wrong, it was good. Such a cleverly written script. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling were the perfect casting for Barbie and Ken. I laughed out loud at quite a lot of the jokes. I liked the feminist take on it, which I know a lot of people are hating on online. And it definitely got its key messaging across of women can be who they want to be. Obviously a lot of things were exaggerated for comedic effect. A lot of jabs were actually made at Mattel, which surprised me because obviously they were the ones approving the movie. But what disappointed me was the storyline. I just didn't really resonate with it. I didn't feel invested in the characters. And I guess it's a light-hearted film, so it's not going to be a really emotional moment or whatever with the main characters, but I wanted to reach the point where I was on their side and backing them, and I just didn't. I didn't really care what the plot was doing, but I'm super glad I saw it. Basically, I recommend going to the cinema by yourself. Okay, just finished my food. Time to do a taste test. Pretty good, you know, pretty good. My first time cooking aubergine and lentils. Good work from me. I thought I would just sit and chat to you while I eat my dinner to finish this vlog. Obviously I spent this entire weekend by myself, as you've seen on vlog. I have rung my parents a fair bit. And I don't spend every weekend by myself, but sometimes I do have quiet weekends. I've always been quite happy in my own company. I am an introvert, so on one hand it's nice to have some peace and quiet, but at the same time, yes, I do feel a little bit lonely. I've made friends growing up at school and at university, but I feel like I've drifted from both sets of friends, which is something that inevitably happens when you don't see people as often. And I also feel like I should be making new friends, but that hasn't come so easily recently either. I don't really like drinking and partying. I've never been a big clubber. I don't like getting drunk. But I know also there are other young people out there who are just like me and feel the same. I don't think it's uncommon though to spend the odd weekend alone as someone in their early 20s who doesn't have a partner. Social media makes it look like other people are hanging out with their friends 24/7, but really they're not. Having gone on about how I don't have any friends, I am seeing friends next week. I've got 2 office days as well where I'm going to see colleagues. Not sure what else is in store, but should be a good week next week. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye.